good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros Pod. It's of course your boy Home to Life, aka your boy Weezy, brought back again here today. Best friend, co-host, you already know who it is. You know him, you love him. 167 weeks in a row. Jesus piece on the chest piece, black shirt, same, well, same, but different background. You know what I mean? So it's the same one y'all knew for like the last month or so. Um, do I really need to say too much more, bro? It's been like 2.5 years of me doing this, and make me do this every fucking time. Please.
Whenever your daughter's teething, you get this.
Oh man.
Whenever you tune into the HoloBros, you get this. It's your boy Coop, aka the Great DC. We are back at it again. Appreciate you guys tuning into another episode, man. Episode don't matter. Listen, we here. You know what I mean? We're gonna get straight to it. Listen, real quick before we even get into it, bro. I just gotta say something to the people, man. Besides the fact that once again, show it, bro. I move out. We start moving out stuff either next week. No, I think Well, let me check my calendar. Let me check my Palm Pilot.
You see?
Yeah, either next week or in literally in 2 weeks, bro. In 2 weeks from today, I will be in a new crib. You feel me? All glory to God. So, listen, the bed is a mess, bro. Everything's a mess right now. It's a lot going on. We got stuff going on. So, just glory to God. And listen, when I get settled in, when Weezy gets settled in, and we get an actual routine, you told him about the good news already, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. All right, cool. Now I just want to make sure, because I know you told us off mic. I don't remember if you told them or remember if you told our people on here, man. But yeah, so Weezy, I'm pretty sure you did. Weezy got a new job. Well, broke the fourth wall, just in case they didn't know. Spoiler alert.
Hey.
Weezy got a new job, 2 new jobs now, as we talked today. 2 new jobs. Boy locked in again. Hey, feel me? Glory to God. I got like glory to God. Now I got a couple interviews, different jobs. They trying to pay your boy, so you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Get me in there.
Yes,
but
sir.
all that being said, life has just been crazy. Like even today, bro, we just decided because he was off today. I had work, but I got off early today, so I was chilling. But yeah, it's a lot going on. We're just scrambling and doing stuff. So eventually, we'll get back to the regularly scheduled program. Bear with us for now. But on to the show. Oh wait, like, share, subscribe if you're new. Spotify 5 stars. We are also streaming on 2 lovely platforms. One by the name of Kick, which we've been doing. Day ones know that. Even day twos know that. But for the newbies, and even for the day ones that we forgive you ain't been stopping in, you popping back in, catching up with us. We are now on Twitch, man, simultaneously. So right now we are live on Twitch and Kick simultaneously. So as they say in most fighting games, choose your fighter. So feel me? Choose whichever app you want. Choose whichever app is more pleasant to you.
Facts.
But we still gonna be here. But getting into the show, before we even get into anything else, I want to make a public service announcement. And this is just general. I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know. I know who heard him, this and that. No. But this has just been on my mind, on my heart, so I have to say it. You control your actions. You do not control the consequences. I need y'all to really, really understand that, because a lot of times we will do something and then we want to dictate the response or what should be done in response to what we just did. It's too late, brother, man.
Oh yeah.
Too late. Nah, it's too late, bro. And that could be in relationships, that could be in just real life practical situations, that could be with your kids, that could be your kids with you, that could be whatever. Point being is this: remember, you can only control your reactions. You can only control your actions. You cannot control the consequences and or reactions to those said actions, though. Feel me? Just like how in America they say free speech, but they leave out the fine print part because this is the part that I love the most. But not free of consequence. Free of speech, not free of
Grave
consequence.
consequences.
Choose your fighter. That might be the name of the episode. Choose your
Oh
fighter.
yeah.
So I'm gonna
Oh
keep it
yeah.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Choose your fighter. You feel me? But yeah. So just want to throw that PSA out there. Weezy, if you got any comments on that, please comment, my brother. If not, let's get straight to what we gonna get straight to, and that's
Amen.
game.
Amen. What he said. Okay, you gonna control what you can control, man. Hey,
Keep it a G.
hey, you know what I
Just
mean?
don't be crying.
You feel me? You made that decision to say that thing. You made that decision to do that thing. You had full control. You had multiple options. That man upstairs gave you multiple ways of how you can handle it.
Repentance, all that.
And then you essentially chose the way that will grant you more consequences than not. So you can't be mad as to what comes after, what follows after. With that being said, hey man, it is what it is. Let's get into this show.
It is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all may be looking at the time, and yeah, sorry. Um, we don't have a format again. Sorry. We
Yeah. I mean,
apologize.
you don't even got to get into that because I just prefaced that in the beginning, bro.
Yeah,
We
true.
got we got
Yeah, nada.
stuff going on. You feel me? And the thing too, like we still want to give y'all a show, so we're not gonna just scrap the show because we could have hella times too, like oh nah, you feel me? But there's times when we woke up day of type time because the schedules didn't align. Also, got the baby. Yes, he got his situation. You feel me? Weezy got everything going on with him, whether it be jobs, relationships, his family. Like, feel me? It's for anybody that does make content, and if you and specifically if you make content with somebody else, like meaning like two or more schedules must be aligned
Yeah,
for a specific for a set like a lot of time. You understand? If not though, you just don't. It seems like we just get on here and just press record and then that's it. But there's so much more that goes into this stuff. You feel
facts.
me? But yeah, so we just say that to say that like, and we're not here to like, oh, well, at least we giving y'all something, be grateful. But at the same time, we like, bro, we're still attempting to put stuff out for y'all too. So we're not trying to leave y'all hanging or give y'all short form episodes and stuff like that because we don't like doing it as much as y'all probably don't like seeing it. But
Facts.
it's just the nature of what's going on right now, man. Eventually, we will get back to our regularly scheduled routine, but until then,
There's only so much we could do, bro.
you feel me? Like,
Genuinely,
if
so
if,
much we
if
could
we
do.
putting out shows, it kind of got to be because even right now we're crunching on time, and like, you feel me? Because
Yeah,
I got plans later, Weezy got plans later, so it's even now it's like
it's a lot.
this was like the time slot that we could fit all this stuff into, and
Yeah, literally.
you feel me? And but not for nothing too, bro. I think we gave him what an hour last week.
Yeah, we did. It was a solid. It was a gaming show last week, literally.
So even then, bro, like you feel me? And that's not to like be like, oh, be grateful or whatever, but it just we trying, man. We trying. We ain't
Yeah,
just trying to, leave the show hanging or whatever. But yeah,
we just
that's really what I got to say on that, man. We don't got to keep bringing up the same old topics or the
yeah,
same old points. So let's just get right in the game, man.
sure ski. So getting into this week's first little topic. Um, oh, god damn it. Marathon. So throughout the past week, I want to say the last few days or so, there has been a game to come out to the forefront, which was shown to us, I want to say like last year or so by Bungie, called Marathon. They came out of nowhere with a gameplay reveal trailer, a semi trailer, and I'm not gonna lie at all. This game looks good. Damn, the game looks good. This game is an extraction shooter. For those of my peoples that have, heard me talk about Escape from Tarkov, y'all will realize that this game isn't far from the ordinary. So what this game basically is, it is a hero shooter based extraction shooter, PvPvE. So essentially what that is player versus player versus environment. Environments equaling AIs, other enemy combatants, and what you're doing is you're dropping in, getting loot, killing niggas, getting out. That's the name of the game. And right now, from what Bungie has told everybody, this game will only have 3 maps at launch. The first 2 maps, from many different sources I heard, it's kind of like your like standard basic map. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really changes. It's not really dynamic. Now with all the while, the third map, it's on a ship. It's dynamic, and from what we have heard, Bungie is saying that it's supposed to essentially shape and or change the entire dynamic of first person shooters in total, at least when it comes to map detail and map um essentially design. So with that being said, Marathon is fully cross platform and cross progression compatible. With that being said, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, you'll be able to migrate all 3 of your accounts into one on this game. It's just that this game, since it's by Bungie, Sony owns the rights to Bungie, so you will technically need to have, technically, by technicality, you'll need to have um, an account, PlayStation account linked, even though Bungie says you won't really be able to. But I really assume that's the only way that they're really going to get this cross progression shit to work, is if you have a account connected to PSN. Um, so with that being said, you know, what is this game? Like I said, hero shooter extraction. This is it's a hero based extraction shooter. The heroes that we'll have at our disposal, I believe that they said will be around 6 to 8 different heroes to choose from. Um, I don't know the full class names yet. Um, I will know hopefully come next week, because for all of my peoples that are heavily interested in this game, Bungie, they're having an alpha April 23rd, next Wednesday, and I believe it ends May 4th. So a week and a half for alpha. And also two, on top of that, this game will be releasing in June. This game drops in June. That's 2 months. So, Bungie, yeah, I have something here. I will not lie. This game looks good. Now, a lot of people have been. It's a lot of 50-50 with this game. And what I mean by it's a lot of 50-50, well, let's put it this way. People will say they don't like the art style, they don't like the way the guns look, they're not a fan of extraction based shooters, they don't know how long extraction based shooters are going to last. And while with extraction based shooters, while that may be true, because what gave extraction based shooters the allure, like Escape from Tarkov, was the fact that it was community driven. I don't know if this game will be community driven. And what I mean by that is having a flea market, being able to sell items, being able to trade items, being able to drop items for your friends, being able to drop into a random game, and being able to like shoot your teammates, take their loot, like things like that. This Escape from Tarkov was one of those community driven games where everything was driven by the community. And that's why that game succeeded. That's why that game flourished. And I'm more so on the side of, if this game isn't going to be community driven, then this game isn't going to last long. The reason why I say that is because when it comes to extraction based shooters, 9 times out of 10, you're spending most of your time selling, organizing your next loadout, going through your inventory, maybe even, you know what I'm saying, if there's something with like a hideout, upgrading your hideout, doing things like that. That's what gives the allure. because it's not like this game will be essentially open world. No, it's really, drop in, drop out, get in, get out. That's essentially what it is. And again, to compare it to Escape from Tarkov, because this is exactly what this is Bungie's competition now. Since I want to make an extraction based shooter, we have to. So it's like Bungie, yeah, I have something here. I won't say I don't. I love the art style. I love the way the game looks. I love everything. I'm one of the ones that actually see something positive come from this new IP, especially in the AAA scene because you know, well, as we all know, Bungie they make some of the greatest FPS titles. They do. They hands down they do. Halo, Destiny, um, like you can't that's you can't take that away from them. So I know that the gunplay is going to feel good. It's just about all of the intricate systems in place. That's why I can't wait to get my hands on the game next week. Um, and I don't know if there's going to be NDAs. I really don't. But there is. If there is, then I won't be able to talk about it. But yeah, cool marathon man. How you feeling?
I'm not really a big extraction based shooter type guy, but no, the game is definitely like an interesting robotic, almost like a block, like not to say Roblox because that's what it's gonna sound like, but like it's like literally robots in like in block form. So it's kind of like a Roblox kind of thing, but like obviously like way different, way better. But yeah, I don't know. Like for me, like extraction shooters, I just Weezy no, bro. I don't have the patience, bro. Like if I go in there with some good loot and I get clipped and I lose my stuff, I'm probably gonna delete the game. So that'd be my thing. Like, but the game like from what I see, the game does look good. And also one thing I do like, bro, regardless, like as you can see right there from that clip, the game is not trying to be what other game is out there.
Yeah,
Like even like in like a few seconds back, it looked like a crazy weather storm. Like that's crazy. Like, and I always love games that incorporate the weather and like how the weather can impact certain things, bro.
yeah,
And because obviously, like that's a real component of life. Whether you're an alien, whether you're a human on Earth, whatever, weather and environment is always going to be something that's impactful. That's why I like, and I see why a lot of like comp games don't do it because obviously like the players will get annoyed because it's like damn like I can't even see or whatever. That's why like certain games like even Rainbow who used to have night maps stopped doing night maps because a lot of games don't know how to do it correctly, so it just looks
true.
crappy. But even with that weather thing that like it looked like a crazy storm, bro, that looks so tough.
Yeah, like right there.
Like yeah, like the weather literally right on cue, so tough. But yeah, if if this is one of those games, bro, and like it's like really captivating, I actually would like not only consider it, but I'll actually play it for real. If this is like an actual good game where it's like worth me having to be like, all right, I just lost my stuff, but I'll go back. I'll
Yeah.
go back in and try to get some more. Like if it's one of those games, then most definitely, you feel me? And Weezy was telling me that it's crossplay, so that's another plus for me.
Also, too,
Uh,
Bungie said that this game will not be a full-fledged $70 title. This will be around in the 40, $50 range. So that's
okay,
that's another plus
that's
side.
another plus. Yeah, okay, nice. I like that. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing from this game because too many times, bro, we get and it's crazy that this topic is about to come up because I talk about this a little bit, but I don't like when you have to. I always forget what it's called in movies and stuff or like music videos, but it's something where it's like you gotta. you gotta sell it to whoever, whether that be a producer, agent, artist, whatever, or director, whatever. And you have to
Oh,
compare
September.
it to
Sorry,
other
yeah.
stuff.
Not June, September.
September, okay, cool. But then like I don't like when you gotta compare it to other stuff like, oh well this thing is Jaws meets Star Wars. Like I
Yeah,
don't like that. You
yeah,
know?
that's
And I
true.
forgot what it's called. It's a specific definition for that
I know what you're talking about.
in the filmmaking scene. But it pisses me off because why does it have to be any of that stuff? But for the producer, agent, artist, whatever, it allows them to visualize what this will potentially be like.
Mhm.
But I say all that to say I want this thing to be a standalone. I don't even want the comparisons of like for example, if we didn't show any footage and we was like, yo, this is Tarkov meets blah blah blah. It's like,
Yeah.
no. And I like the fact that this game didn't try to be that. Didn't try to be the oh, we're Tarkov mixed with Star Wars or we're
Like
Tarkov
Halo,
mixed with yeah.
Destiny.
You feel what I'm saying? Like exactly. So I like the fact that they're actually speaking of games, like I like the fact that people are jumping out on creativity again
Yeah. Yep.
and saying like, no, I don't want to be the next such and such. I want
Mhm.
this to be a standalone game that people can recognize. Those are the games that are always remembered, bro.
Yep. Hell yeah.
You feel me? Like
Hell yeah.
nobody wants to. Oh yeah, like for example, Destiny. Destiny for me was always just Halo with a twist. But even with Destiny though, they did things that Halo didn't do. Like Destiny was heavily focused on multiplayer. Halo really wasn't. Halo was like you could play multiplayer, but it wasn't like raids and this and that.
Yeah.
So Destiny was able to find their niche within that. So even with that, I'll give Destiny that, which is why I believe Destiny also blew up more than it would have if they just tried to be like, all right, we're Halo, but we're a little bit different, different
Mhm.
controls, and because we've seen this movie time and time again. But my whole point is, and I'll shut up. I love the fact that they're trying to be unique and actually step out on creativity and not be lazy like a lot of these other companies and these other people are, and just say, well, what's the biggest money grab right now? Okay, what game is doing the best? Okay, how can we incorporate those same things and kind of twist it a little bit, make it our own? Like how can Wheezy give me the answers to the test and I change up a few answers so the teacher don't think I copied him?
Facts.
Like that's what it
OD.
is to me, bro. And I'm tired of the copy and paste and just change a few words and twist a few sentences around,
Mhm.
change a couple of verbiage, and now it's my own. No, it's not.
Yep.
That's Wheezy's writing. Or no, that's sorry, Mufasa. I'm not gonna spend however much y'all want me for a movie ticket or spend it to like watch it on streaming because yeah, I may not know the story that you're gonna tell within the story, but I know how it ends.
Bro.
And it's not captivating. I've seen, bro, like that's my whole point, bro.
Bro.
I'm just tired of seeing the same thing over and over again, bro, and just having these developers and these big organizations be like, "Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, cool. Yeah, that's this is such and such."
Yep.
Nah, that's definitely nah,
Yeah.
that's Halo.
Mhm.
Um, look at the pretty monkey. Oh, here. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm just
Yep.
not doing it. I'm
Yep.
not doing it, bro.
And I will
No,
say, oh, my fault. My fault.
nah, go ahead, go ahead. I was done.
Um, I will say that Bungie is one of those AAA developers. Throughout, no matter what IP they have done, they've always kept it original. Even though, granted, I will agree with what Coop is saying. With Destiny was kind of like Halo, but it was still original in its own right, in a sense,
Yeah,
because
they still carved out their own. They still carved out their own standalone stuff with the raids, with the things you can
yeah,
do. Because like I feel like they kind of they went the Halo route, but in a different route. Like Halo was heavy story mode,
Yeah.
and just for some extra, we'll give y'all some multiplayer. Destiny was heavy PvP, PvE,
Mhm.
but just for the extra, we'll give y'all a story mode.
Yep. And the story
So
was
that's
actually.
yeah. From what I saw, I never was a Destiny guy, but I would always watch Key and the homies play it, so I kind of got the gist of the game. But yeah, bro, like story, like Weezy was saying, story was good, and the same thing with Halo. If we flip it, the multiplayer was good in Halo,
Yep.
but that story though, you feel me? In the same way, flip it, Destiny story was good, but them raids in the
Multi.
online though.
Damn.
You feel me? So like that's what I mean though. Even if like you do take like ideas and stuff, because obviously people, it's a copycat business, bro. Let's just,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say
Absolutely.
nobody's gonna ever,
No.
because I'm gonna be
Absolutely.
honest, bro. There's nothing new under the sun.
Nah.
So regardless, somebody, an idea or inspiration for something is gonna come from something else. But don't just blatantly, like, come on, bro. I see the banana in the tailpipe, bro. Don't just blatantly just copy something and just put your name on it and then change a few things, bro. I don't care about that, bro.
That's real,
You feel
bro.
me? And then the worst be when they charge like $80 for it. Like, bro,
Mhm. And it
stop,
still expects you to buy it.
stop. Yeah, knock it off. We not doing it.
And I will say something too about Marathon. Bungie said that it is supposed to have their own dedicated story, which is a great thing too. Now,
Beautiful.
how they're going to do that, I have no fucking idea. Genuinely. How you make a story for an extraction based shooter that's mostly online, I have no fucking idea how you're going to do that. Genuinely, I don't know. Granted, they said that there's quests and other missions that you can do, so they have the pipeline for it, but for the dialogue, for the missions, like,
When in doubt,
how?
when in doubt, trust Bungie when they tell you they're gonna make a story mode.
Nah, it's a fact. Nah, it's a fact.
When in doubt, trust Dungy. Trust. I said Dungy like Tony Dungy. Trust Bungie when they say they're gonna make a story mode, bro. Just, you feel me?
That's real though.
I'm gonna keep it a G, bro.
That's real though.
Them things be in.
They do be heat. They do be heat.
They be some.
And for this game to be a $40 price tag, mind you, bro, this is the best year to be a gamer, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not like can we be honest for a second? Can we be honest for a second? Bro, we're getting new IPs after new IPs after new IPs after new IPs. And then at the end of the year, we still have GTA 6 and we still haven't got a trailer 2. We're still waiting on trailer number 2 from GTA 6. So I know this is from left field, but nigga, we got games to play again. We got games again. Mafia, Marathon, Death Stranding 2. Like, bro, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If y'all into like the old medieval games where it's like RPG, you literally living your life like you literally in the medieval times, check out Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I heard that game's great. South of Midnight.
It's out.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check. Say that one more time. I love the medieval.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah, see, gaming though, gaming. Listen, this is me talking to you. This is Coop here.
Or
If you're
Deliverance 2.
audio listen, if you're an audio listener, this is Coop here. Can we got to start shortening up some of the stuff, man. That's a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Hold up. Let me double
That
check.
reminds me.
Let me
Nah,
double
I,
check
I
that.
see it right now. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I see it now.
Word.
But the thing is, bro, we
Yes, what's the
have
word?
to. Big Yazzie.
I need to peep the chat. Damn.
No, you know what's crazy? I'm on Twitch. She must be on Kick because
Nah,
I'm on
she's on
Twitch.
kick.
So
Nah, she's on kick.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she's a loyal Kick member. That's what I said, man. Choose your fighter. But shout out the baby girl. Hey, baby. Wait, hold up. Okay. See, this is why I don't go to Kick.
You just told me what I don't even
No, don't worry about it.
Don't even expound on it.
No. Don't worry about it. Hey, buddy. I saw your channel and
Oh,
noticed you were
oh.
streaming nice content. You need more followers and views to boost your engagement and achieve affiliate or verified status within a month. And now the verification has changed. This season to achieve the partnership in a few days, pushing you closer to start earning per live stream. Feel free to contact me for more info. My Discord name is no. Um, check this out. But see, is this like because it says like it says it's like a partner, but you know what? Let's just
No,
get we getting them out.
bro.
I'm not. We're not. We're never gonna. We're never gonna. You know what I mean?
But you,
Like
he ain't even. My bad.
he. So get him out or not? Yeah, yeah. Never mind. You beat me
Yeah.
to the punch, man. He's out of here. Listen, he's out of here. My fault, y'all. I just got distracted. But anyway, back to the original point. Hey, baby. But no, shorten up the games, guys. Shorten up these names. Like, damn. Like like that reminds me of the damn could have been records thing where the dude had a long. What he say? Death comes to all who dishonor it or something like that. He has
Wait,
some
what?
crazy. Bro, the dude had a clothing brand, bro, and the dude name. He was like, well, we said, all right, what's your brand called? He said, "Death to all those who dishonor it," or something like that. Like that was the whole name. It was something like that, bro. If it's not word for word, it was something along those lines, bro. And Drewski was like, shorten up, like he, like in a funny way. Obviously, you know how Drewski
Yeah.
is, but like he was like, something like, yeah, the name's too long. Then he said, you got to shorten it up so it can fit on a tiny little. And he like idiot. But yeah, bro, seriously though, that's how I feel about these damn game titles sometimes,
Real
bro.
shit. Yo, I will say too, if you still got Game Pass, check out South of Midnight.
South of Midnight. I see you trying to put me on game. See, you don't want me to be a good father and a good husband.
Yo,
That's your problem.
yo, my fault.
Nah, let me stop playing. But you said South of what? South of Midnight.
Yeah,
Say
that's
no
I've
more.
been I've been playing that too. That game story. Ooh,
Wait, homie, this Eve Rosario?
baby.
Moving on.
Bro, it's a good game,
Today.
man. It's a good game.
Now, shout out to Eve Rosario. It'd just be funny because I'll be seeing her like she be in every game, every movie. Like, damn.
nah, real. Yo, she do be in everything though, gang. Real shit.
Shorty was in 2K. Like, you
Oh
get out of
nah, nah,
2K.
she was. Nah, she really was. Nah, she
Like,
was.
yeah, because when I first played, I said, wait, is that Eve Rosario?
Hey, bro, she get to that bag. She get to the residuals, man. What's
She
up?
talking about some freak? No, get
Yo.
out of here.
Hey, bro. Look, man. She actually did her thing in this one. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good game too. But yo, it's a whole bunch of shit coming out. This is why I say it's a perfect time to be a gamer. Um, if you jumped out for the last few years, go ahead with the go ahead. Make sure you jump back in this year because when I tell you this, when GTA 6 drops, them niggas is breaking the internet. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. Niggas is breaking the internet. Niggas already breaking the internet now with a lot of these IPs dropping. Um, Also too, Ubisoft. Uh, y'all are bringing out a DLC for that game.
You had the floor with this. I'm done. You had the floor with this. I'm not gonna say anything. Just my if you need a response, my laughter just now was the response. Go ahead.
um, so Ubisoft. Um, so for those y'all that are probably questioning, um, the what like what I'm talking about. Hold on, uh let me grab the trailer. Let me just grab this trailer. The fuck? Is there no trailer for this shit? Alright, Ubisoft, y'all sell it. So that's red flag number one. Y'all don't have a trailer for this shit. But Ubisoft, they ended up coming out on their Twitter saying, yeah, we are making a DLC for The Division 2 called Battle for Brooklyn. Essentially, I don't know what this shit is going to be about. All I know is this: they are hosting a reveal April 23rd, next Wednesday, same day the Marathon Alpha drops. Ubisoft. Why? Why? Why did it take y'all this long? Why? Like, yo, throughout the course of the 5 years that the Division 2 has been out, y'all must have forgot about this shit. Cause look, y'all may be wondering, right? Like, yo, Weezy, like, why you getting so uptight and so you know what I'm saying? What's wrong? Do y'all want to know the last time that Ubisoft did anything for the Division 2? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Cause I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all exactly what was the last time. Mind you, the Division 2 came out in March 17th, 2020. I'm talking about the peak of COVID. The height. The absolute catalyst of COVID. Right? Y'all had not one, not two, not three, not four. But it took y'all 5 years to release another DLC for this game. And again, y'all are probably wondering, yo, Weezy, like, what you mean it took them 5 years? Ubisoft. Man, oh man. Y'all are different. So, as y'all see here, Tom Clancy. This is a terrible background, by the way. Cause you whatever. All right, let me not nitpick. So if we go down, Division 2 Warlords of New York expansion, right? Okay. So y'all know how I said that this game released March 17th, right? Ubisoft. Did y'all forget about this game? Nah, but wholeheartedly, this is a genuine question. Did y'all forget about this game? Because I understand if I go back, we go look at the updates. You know what I'm saying? They've had patches. You know what I'm saying? Year 6 season 3 patch. Okay. But the last time we had an expansion was 5 years ago. Is this not a massive MMORPG? Is this not a massive multiplayer online game? Is this not something that you want to keep up with concurrently? Is this not something that you want to make sure that you give all, if not most of your resources to, so that it could sustain to be a quality game in today's day and age? Because the last time that I checked, all of the divisions across the board sold numbers. So why the fuck Like, I'm happy that we're getting another expansion, but it took y'all 5 fucking years, bro. 5 motherfuck. Hold up, nah, cause I'm a really hold up. Let's go Steam DB, Steam charts. You feel me? Now, the Division 2. Now, Steam, they're not gonna give me the full numbers as to which how many players concurrently are on the game on all platforms. But let me see. Let's look at charts. Ubisoft. Ubisoft. This is your Steam charts. Now, granted, as I stated before, Steam does not replicate all platforms. But Steam is a major platform. And so for this to be your concurrent player count as we speak at 2,282 players at this current point in time, for y'all to release an expansion for a dead game, y'all niggas might as well just say, yo, we just making a Division 3, bro. It's alright, dog. We just gonna make a third one, bro. It's gonna be set in Texas or some shit, Cali or something. Yo, I would have been cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been cool if y'all made a third division set in Cali or Texas. I would have been cool, cause y'all already killed off Division 2 within the first year of it fucking dropping. So, Ubisoft, if y'all, yo, I promise y'all, on this reveal on Wednesday, y'all better say something that's going to bring y'all back from the gates of hell. Cause that's the only way. I'm being honest with you. That's the only way that your player count is gonna go back up. For y'all to only, mind you, yeah, this game released on Steam in 23. Why released in 23 on Steam? I have no fucking idea. Ubisoft shit. But for y'all to peak at 14,858 players on y'all release day, that's even telling. And so for y'all to wait this long, y'all didn't release an expansion, pack me up, put the shit on Steam. So listen, Ubisoft, I don't know what y'all trying to do to the division. I don't know if y'all trying to kill it off. I don't know if y'all don't give a fuck about the game no more, but I still do. I know I still do. But for y'all to take 5 fucking years for any sort of content that wasn't a season pass, y'all tripping. Y'all fucking tripping. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna watch the reveal while I'm at work. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap. I'm gonna definitely watch that shit while I'm at work. But, UB, fix it. Get it together. Cool. Got anything, man? Hey, man. UB, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all hit back-to-back bloopers, bro. Y'all hitting back-to-back pop flies right now, bro.
No, I gotta stop you. See, I was trying to be muted. See, why do you do this, Wheezy? It's not a blooper, Wheezy. They popped up to the catcher, bro, twice. Like, all right, bro. I'm muting up.
Yo, bro, nah, they did. They did pop up to the catcher twice. They did. They really did. They try to send it out. They was like, yo, we finna get it with this one. No. Like I said, I'ma still watch the reveal because I want to see what y'all got going on. I want to see if it's gonna be worth my time. I want to play Division again. I do, because I'm one of the select few that still give a fuck about the game. I was even gonna try to play it today, but I can't download it because I don't have enough space. But that's on me. But at the same time, though, it's like, bro, it took y'all 5 fucking years to do anything with this game that wasn't a season pass. And like I said, bro, if we go back, hold on. If we go back to Ubisoft Connect, right? Y'all see one of the first fucking things that's on this goddamn screen is a season pass. Bird of the Truth season pass bundle. That's the only fucking thing y'all did. And then these little bargain bundles and these claw packs and shit. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about these. What a content. What a raids. Something. Hello. Change. Give us hello? Like, Yubi. I'm glad I finally did something, but I feel like it's too little too late at this point, bro. All due respect. It's too little too late. Y'all already sold yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was trying to figure out who's flickering off the lights, and then y'all found out it's a hash slinger slash, and I got fucked up, man. Look, man, I don't know what's going on with y'all, bro. Ubisoft, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I hate to see this with any studio, any developer. But if I'm being honest with y'all, it seems like y'all doors are gonna close soon, big dog. Like I like, bro, y'all track record is shit right now. The last good game y'all genuinely had was Watch Dogs 2. Mind you, that game came out in 2016. 9 years ago. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for gaming, bro. Cause yeah, niggas selling. Ubisoft don't know what to do with themselves no more. Um, at least Bungie know what they're doing. I mean, at least somebody know what they're doing still. Um, but yeah, bro. It's pretty much gaming. Coop. Got anything, bro?
Yeah, but let's get in the world of sports, bro. So I always forgot to say his name. Let me just. I would have butchered this man's name. He's a legend.
Good, man.
There we go. Lee Corso. That's what I was gonna say, but I'm like, is it Corso? Lee Corso. For those of you that don't know, famous, legendary football coach who is now one of the most famous people on ESPN. If you don't know, he is the older white gentleman that always puts on the team mascots to like signal on college game day what team he's picking for college football.
Oh, chill.
Yeah, so he always, he'll have like the two teams mascot heads or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, okay, I'm riding with, and then like put like, you feel me, and then the home crowd, whether he picked the team or not, to get tight, you feel me, he'll be sick. But yeah, this will be his last season with college football game day, man. Bro, it's crazy. I don't even know how long he's been with them for, but he will retire after this season. He deserves it, man. He deserves to go and chill with his family. Because just like I was saying before, bro, it's like people think we just get on here and record, bro. There's a lot that goes into it. So imagine like we're not in the same place. We're not that takes even more like
Yeah.
energy, effort, planning, all that stuff. These guys are on the road. They're traveling. So,
Mhm.
bro, let that man go enjoy his time with his family, bro. We appreciate you, Lee.
Hell yeah.
Um, now let's get straight to the nitty gritty. We not sugarcoat nothing. NBA playoffs is coming up, but we're gonna push that to the side. We'll talk about that another time. The college foot, no, not even college. The NCAA transfer portal has to go. I'm gonna keep it a G, or it has to be some regulations. This is getting sick, bro. There's over I think it's 12,000 students in the transfer portal. First of all, bro, uh, who was it? I think it's Baylor's men's basketball team. Their entire team is in the portal. Yes, their entire team's in the portal. Um, Mr. Nico, the quarterback from Tennessee. I think he's Polly, so his last name is like Amaliva or something like that. But people have been calling him Amalivia because out of high school he signed a you feel me signed an NIL deal, which is like just saying that is just crazy. And I'm happy that the players are getting paid because I once very briefly played college ball and I would love to have gotten a paycheck. But you feel me? I'm happy, but there's it's too unregulated, bro. Like something has to be done. I'm just keeping 100. Something has to be done, bro.
Damn.
These dudes got all this bread, and they can still just leave and dip out whenever they want with no consequence. Like, bro, this is getting sickening, bro. And
Wait.
there's people. Nah, go ahead, my fault.
I was gonna say it's like no caps, no salary caps or anything like that.
No, there's no salary cap, and it's no contract. So Weezy, I paid you 10 mil to come be a receiver here. But now Oregon's saying they're gonna pay you 15. And I'm not saying these are the numbers, but I'm just saying like let's just say like
Yeah, but
that's
even
what it is.
still.
Yeah, I paid you 10 mil to come here and play for us, Weezy. Yo, but coach, I ain't Oregon just upped the ante. They said they're gonna give me 15. What you think? I think you're an Oregon Duck now, son. Because we ain't paying you that money. That's what they told. That's what they told to Mister Amalivia. And the school he went to, UCLA. This is the funniest part about it. He has a brother named Madden Amalivia. And yes I said Madden, like the football coach, like the famous
John
video
Madden.
game. Yes, that's his first name. His dad named him Madden. I mean, well, I don't know, but anyway, that's the whole. Shout out to his pop. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the whole Amalivias because they gonna leave you for sure.
They definitely
But
gonna leave you.
but his brother went to UCLA, so you're like, oh, bet, okay, cool. The family gonna get together. No, December 4th, 2024, his brother transferred out of UCLA. So they lost one Amalivia and got another Amalivia. Transfer portal, NCAA.
Yo.
You guys are bozos. Also, another thing that needs to be brought up. There are too many of you guys transferring to the point to where there's not enough landing spots for all you transferees to then go somewhere. Meaning, Wheezy, there's only a certain amount of spots for every college team, whether that be
Uh,
football, basketball, baseball, whatever. And when these dudes jump in the portal, majority of them stay in the portal. So think about it. I'm at college, I got a scholarship, I'm getting bread.
mhm.
Well, now, coach, I got a street agent, and he told me that you feel me. Old Miss is they about to give me twice what you paying me. So you feel me? I thanks for everything. I got to do what I got to do, though, coach. All right, man, no problem, man. You know it's been great with you. All right, cool. All right, yo, Old Miss, what's up with the what? I don't. Yeah, listen, I don't know who you spoke to, but it wasn't nobody from Ole Miss. We not offering you nothing. I would actually pay you to leave. Wait, what you mean? My Nah, you got to. I don't know. You got to check with him because you ain't called nobody from here. boop, boop. Now, guess what? You just left your old school,
Mm-hmm.
scholarship, bread, jumped in the portal, and that street agent didn't tell you. Number one, he didn't talk to Ole Miss. He was assuming that they would pay you that type of bread
Yep.
because he's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You're also an idiot for listening to him with no verification. But number two, nobody told you you couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag. And you're be happy with the stuff you got. And once again, bro, I played D3, so I'm not about to sit here and act like I was just some legend on the football field or whatever, or just
Right.
athletically. But bro, at the same time, I was a realist, bro. I wasn't gonna tell my D3 school, hey, listen, bro, I'm gonna be at OU next year, so if y'all not gonna pay me that bread, it is what it is. No. They're like, okay, goofy man, just go get in that portal. Well, it wasn't no portal back then, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was, but you had to sit out a year. That was what deterred people. So before the rule was Weezy, if you jump the transfer, you have to sit out a year, and that stopped a lot of people from transferring. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, but people, here's the thing, bro, and I'll end it with this because we've been going for a minute.
Okay.
People like to look at the success stories, and this is with anything, business, life, and be like, okay, which is cool. They did it, I can do it too.
Mm-hmm. I
Meaning
agree.
the Joe Burrows of the world, the
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfields of the world, the Jalen Hurts of the world. The list goes on, right? Of success stories of people that jumped in the portal and it ended up working out great for them. And they ended up having amazing career. They ended up having amazing careers, and then went to the NFL and having
Mm-hmm.
decent to great careers, and they're thriving. So people say, I can be the next Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, whatever. But once again, brother, you as a quarterback could not drop a rock in the ocean if you were standing on the pier. No. So now you're in the portal and you're stuck because nobody is going to pay you anything.
Mm-hmm.
So you lost out on a guaranteed bread and a guaranteed scholarship. So this way, because you're already in school, all right, my stuff is paid for. Mind you, I'm probably if I'm from the gutter, I'm getting FAFSA. So now I'm getting financial aid, bro. I can stack up on that on top of the bread I'm already getting from the collective, and then I'm getting a free scholarship on top of that.
Yep. You already won it. Already
But
won.
they want to win more, Weezy. What Shia LaBeouf say? More. You feel me?
Just
So
do it.
just do it. So yeah, what ends up happening is a lot of these dudes and ladies end up being stuck in the portal. And metaphorically speaking, maybe too soon to say this, but they end up dying in the portal because they were never good enough to get picked up in the first place. And if they were good enough, hey man, by the way, we did say, we were gonna bring you over here. However, the number three receiver in the country just is gonna come aboard and he's gonna take most of that collective. So if you are gonna come over here, man, you're gonna have to take less money. Oh, not cool. All right, send them one, bro. Best of luck. Boop,
Mm-hmm.
boop, boop. So it is what it is, bro. Um, and last but not least, rest in peace to Kyron Williams.
Oh, I heard
I
about that.
believe that's his name. Let me not butcher, bro. Let me not butcher his name, but I believe that's what his name is. What his name is? Um, I believe it's Kyron Williams. If I'm not mistaken.
I know what you're talking about. Let me see.
Yeah, he passed away, but I'm trying to remember what his name is. I don't want to butcher his name.
I think I'll find it. Let me see. Kyron Lacey.
Pretty sure it's Kyron Lacey. There we go. See, I didn't want to butcher his name, but Kyron Lacey, and this literally just happened. But bro, like I explained to y'all, it's a lot going on just in life. Period, where it's like everything is like blah right now. So forgive me, but Kyron Lacey, rest in peace to Kyron Lacey. We can sit here and kick his back in or whatever, but end of the day, the young man's not here with us anymore. And I say young man, he's only a few years younger than me and Wheezy, but still, bro, it's like once again, bro. Um, I don't want to say anything and being sensitive, but like, bro, we gotta stop trying to let these kids do whatever they want, bro. Because this is the tragedy of what happens. Because guess what? And I know people are gonna be like, well, these don't correlate, but in my mind they do, and at least in the judge's mind or in the jury's mind they would have as well. Because, bro, he's on the field. If you guys don't know who this is the kid that was on the field. I think we talked about this a long time ago because this was like the beginning of the season. This literally was like the first game to kick off the college football season, or one of the first games to kick off the college football season. Bro was nice too. He was nice. He was a receiver from LSU. He caught a touchdown on somebody or a big play on somebody, and we on Twitch, so I ain't gonna do it. But he made a hand gesture as if he had like some type of gun, like some type
Oh
of
yeah,
firearm,
yeah, I remember
and was
that.
like he was
Yeah,
shooting the defender.
yeah, I remember that. I remember
And
that.
then not just that though, he was continuously doing like the gun symbols, gestures, and all that, and that became a thing in the NCAA and even in high school where dudes would literally. I always bring this one up. It was a dude in either college or high school. He locked somebody up and he pulled out an imaginary weapon and you feel me, tried to like imaginary like unalive somebody because he pointed the weapon. You feel me? Pointed the you feel me at his noggin as a celebration. Like, bro, y'all are corny. No disrespect, but y'all are corny, bro. Like, bro, out of all the celebrations that's tough that you could do, you feel me? Like, and like, I agree with Cam Newton, bro. If you're gonna do something like that, bro, shoot the ball or something, shoot the football or something, or like shoot the pylon or something. You feel me?
True.
Or just shoot up in the air, whatever. But you guys are acting like you are unaliving somebody, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Like, you feel me? And then that translates into the situation. So, bro he was riding around one night and he ended up killing a Marine veteran, a 80 some almost 80-year-old Marine veteran
Mhm.
who was just so happened to be white. So you know what that means. Let's just call a spade a spade. And but the situation, he ran though. So the hit and run, he ran, bro. So he left the dude to die. You feel me? And I'm not saying that he intentionally did that, but like I said before, and that for when we start the show off, and this was not directed towards him. This is just in general. You can control your actions. You cannot control the response or the consequences to those actions or action.
Facts.
So he, bro, people try to sugarcoat it, bro. It is what it is. He already knew what time it was, just like the realists out there knew what time it was, bro. He did a hit and run, and the judge is gonna make an example. It's a white Marine veteran. You're a black dude,
Mhm.
and you was riding around. You hit him, and you fled the scene.
Yep.
You feel me? So, bro, and then not too long ago, literally, I want to say it was 2 days before the trial for that. I guess he ended up getting into a chase with the cops, running from the cops, and ended up killing himself. So rest in peace. But please use this like for the athletes, for everybody out there. Please use this as a cautionary tale, bro. We seen this story too many times, and we're not speaking bad on nobody or not putting nothing negative in the air as a lot of you people would say. I don't use those type of terms anymore, but just so we on the same page. John Morant is going on the same trajectory. Obsessed with weapons of mass destruction, obsessed with looking tough and being tough. And the same thing with Kyron Lacey. The people out here. Nah, bro, let him rock, bro. Let y'all rock, man. He okay. And then God forbid something like this happens. Maybe not to this magnitude, but something happens like he's out the league or this or that. Damn, bro. Like either it's gonna be either one or two things, Weezy, and I'll end it with this. It's either gonna be A, damn, bro, like bro, they was just hating on him, man. Like, you know what I mean? He was bro. Like
Facts.
they ain't want to see a young black man win out here, man. Hold your head up, Ja, man. You gonna be good, bro. Like
Facts.
all the cliches. Or B, bro. See, Josh should have been. He should have been like chilled out, bro. He did too much, man. Now he